Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Power. Comrades, wisdom. We as Luos from the Mula Association, we are here to inform you that the current chairperson, Lahkey Owiso, is very vigilant and very incompetent. The rationale at which the guy combines the actions of the Luo executive is very uncool. The guy should be criminally been removed out of office with immediate effect. Comrades, power. It has come also to our attention that at most the various actions that are very temerarious should be gathered with immediate effect. So I'm calling upon all the Luos in Mula to give us hands and join us in this fight. All the graduates that are within the Maasai Mara reminiscences should be here and give us all their thoughts. So I would like to welcome our one and foremost, Dr. Mboya, to come and present the resignation of the unlucky chairperson. Welcome.
Yes, thank you for the claps. My name has been said, and because someone was not attentive, I'll drop my name for the second time. My name is Dr. Mboya, and I'm going to read you the motion of impeachment of Lahkey Owiso, the chairperson, 2024-2025, Mula. This is the cover page of the motion, or of the impeachment motion. And down here is the rubber stamp, which showing that the document is official. I'm going to read for you the cover page, and I'll continue reading the rest of the document. As I begin, Maasai Mara University Luo Association, motion of impeachment of Lahkey Owiso, the chair 2024-2025 academic year, presented by legal puritans of the Ramogi House, on behalf of the members. The date is 11th January 2025. Luo House, a symbol of unity, accountability, and integrity. Now we are on the introduction. Following the ongoing trends in Mula House, it has come to attention of majority members of the roles of the chair, as assumed by the chair is inevitable. The roles has been minute, and there are evidences of gross violation of our constitution. The following action will mark a new transition and for the bitterness of our house. Therefore, we are not regretting while taking this action. The sovereign power belongs to members of the house. These are the grounds for impeachment of Lahkey Owiso, chair of Mula. Number 1, abuse of office. The Mula Constitution Article 1, in bracket preamble, unequivocally grants all sovereign power to the members of the House and mandates that this power be exercised in strict accordance with constitutional provisions. The chair, as the custodian of this trust, must respect and uphold the principles enshrined in the Constitution. Lahkey Owiso, however, has systematically undermined the very foundation of this sovereignty by disregarding members' authority and acting unilaterally. He has breached the core principles of accountability and participatory governance. The Kenyan Constitution of Clubs and Societies reinforces the principle that leaders of associations and societies are answerable to their members. Any actions that undermine members' authority or violate their trust constitute an abuse of office. Lahkey's disregard of these tenets include his failure to involve members in critical decision-making represents a clear violation of these principles. Elaborating further, Lahkey has demonstrated a pattern of conduct that not only alienates members but also diminishes their role in the governance of Mula. This abuse of office is a betrayal of the trust bestowed upon him and calls for immediate corrective measures through impeachment. Number 2. Breach of ethical standards and transparency. Article 3, Section 0.1 of the Mula Constitution explicitly mandates the chair to adhere to the highest standards of ethics, integrity, honesty, and transparency. This requirement is further reinforced by the Kenyan Constitution of Clubs and Societies, which holds office bearers accountable for maintaining the high levels of transparency and ethical conduct. However, Lahkey has violated these principles in several ways. Point 1. Integrity and loyalty. You will just allow me to mention them because of time. Point 1. Integrity and loyalty. Financial transparency. Funds raised during the Mashemeji Derby and Luo Fund Day. There has been no comprehensive financial report to explain how else these funds were allocated, raising suspicions of misuse. This lack of transparency contravenes the Mula Constitution and the Kenyan Constitution of Clubs and Societies. Transparency is a cornerstone of effective leadership, and Lahkey's failure to uphold this stands that diminished confidence in his ability to lead. Point 3. Denial of members' rights. The Mula Constitution guarantees members specific rights under Chapter 2, Section 4. These include access to vital information such as financial records, audit reports, minutes of meetings. Members also have the right to be informed about the House political and administrative affairs. Under Lahkey's leadership, members have been denied these rights. Access to information. Point 2. Exclusion from political negotiations. The Kenyan Constitution of Clubs and Societies also protects members' rights to information and participation. We are going to point 4, governance and failures and procedural violations. Governance failures and procedural violations. Chapter 3, Article 7 of the Mula Constitution outlines specific governance procedures that must be followed. These include ensuring transparency in executive meetings and meeting quorum requirements during decision making. Lahkey has failed on both accounts. Executive participation. Members were not informed about the executive's involvement in a critical meeting held 3 days after inauguration. This lack of communication raises concerns about legitimacy of decisions made during the meeting. Engagement of unauthorized individuals. Lahkey has involved non-executive members, in bracket, these are the names of the non-executive members mentioned, Banda Fidel Castro and James Okoth, in political activities without House approval. These individuals have no constitutional mandate to represent the House, and their involvement undermines the credibility of Mula's leadership. Point 5. Election irregularities. Free, fair, and transparent elections are a cornerstone of democracy, as stipulated in Article 10, Section 0.1 of the Mula Constitution. Concerns about the fairness of Lahkey election have been raised, including allegations of procedural irregularities. These allegations call into question Lahkey's mandate and provide further grounds for his impeachment. Point 6. Failure to follow swearing-in procedures. Chapter 4, Article 13 of the Mula Constitution requires that the swearing-in of officials comply with the Chapter 3, Article 8, Section E. The process ensures the legitimacy and continuity of leadership. Lahkey, however, was not sworn in by his predecessors as mandated. This procedural oversight further undermines the legality of his tenure and highlights his disregard for the Constitution. The Kenyan Constitution of Clubs and Societies similarly emphasizes adherence to procedural requirements for leadership transitions. Lahkey's failure to meet these standards invalidates his position as a chair. In conclusion, the impeachment of Lahkey Owiso is not only justified, but also necessary to uphold the principles of transparency, accountability, and democratic governance enshrined in the Mula Constitution. Its governance failures, election irregularities, and procedural violations. The Mula House is an institution greater than any individual. It is the collective responsibility of its members to protect its integrity and ensure that its leadership adheres to constitutional principles. Impeaching Lahkey Owiso is a step toward restoring trust, unity, and accountability within the House. Luo House is more than individual. It is a symbol of collective strength, unity, and purpose. Let this impeachment serve as a reminder that the power of the people is supreme and that no leader is above the Constitution. Together, we can ensure a brighter future of Mula.
The current Secretary General. Then there is this
as you all know my name, the serving Secretary General of the Mula. So today, it has come to my attention that a group of individuals in the House are demanding for the legitimacy of the office, and with the conscience of my mind as an individual of the Secretary General, I today, Dennis Ochieng, has decided to listen to the people and to uphold their cry and allegations. And today marks my resignation, as at this time, from this moment, I will not be the Secretary General of the House. So let the chair that will act declare my seat vacant. The following is my resignation letter. Secretary General, Mula House, 11th of January 2025. This is to the members of the Mula House, the Ramogination. Subject is official resignation as the Secretary General of the Mula. Dear esteemed members of the Mula House, I hope this letter finds you well in good health and high spirits. I write formally announce my resignation as the Secretary General of the Mula House, effective immediately following allegations that have failed to execute my roles as the Secretary General, as expected by the Constitution and the members of the House. During my tenure, I have diligently strived to fulfill my constitutional responsibilities. Among the tasks that I have successfully executed, I proudly documented minutes that sum up to 8, and the resolutions of and ensuring that the deliberations and resolutions of our esteemed House were preserved for the reference and accountability. I think the documents will be shared in our WhatsApp group, and if there is need for any other document, I will present as the Secretary General, and I'll be flexible to hand over to the new Secretary General. These records stand as a testament to my commitment to upholding transparency and integrity of our governance process. I hereby declare my resignation official, recognizing that the dignity and sovereignty of Mula House are paramount and must always remain a reflection of the collective will of its members. It is with profound respect for our House and its Constitution that I acknowledge the 7 powers that belongs to the people of Mula. Upon reflection, I have come to realize with a clear and conscious mind that the Luo community and Mula House are far greater than any individual. This institution stands a beacon of unity, strength, and progress, and I respect the power of the people to make decisions in the best interest of our House. I remain guided by the Constitution and ideas of the people, fully appreciating the value of constructive criticism in addressing any sluggishness in leadership. I pledge to remain flexible and receptive to the opinions and concerns of the members. Mula House are, as we collectively strive for a stronger and a more united future. In closing, I want to express my heartful gratitude to the members of the Mula House for entrusting me with the opportunity to serve in the honorable position of the Secretary General. It has been a privilege to contribute to our shared mission, and I will always hold the principles of our house close to my heart. May Mula House continue to thrive under the collective guidance of its members as we uphold the values and the vision that unite us. You are sincerely, Dennis Ochieng, the former Secretary General. Here is the stamp that makes this letter official. Thank you, Mula members. May God bless you. May everything you start prosper. I'll remain to be a member of the Mula, and any decision that needs my wisdom will be applied appropriately. I wish you well, and if the new Secretary General will be elected, I will proudly hand over the Office of Documents of the Secretary General and remain guided by your constitution that you guys participated in creation. Thank you so much.
Lastly, let's welcome the very enthused and poised man, Dr. Gog.
Comrades, viva!
Viva!
Comrades, power!
Power!
Comrades, viva!
Viva!
Thank you very much. As mentioned, I am Mr. Gogne, Odero Brighton. I thank you very much for assembling here to do this noble activity this evening, to mention that the leaders of the Luo community have failed us a lot, and therefore we as the comrades, we as the people who speak, we as the Luos have decided to send these people home to Bon. And I think our very, that is a former SG, will lead them in bordering the wheelbarrow to Bon. So I thank you very much, and I thank you, the former SG, for honoring our voices and presenting your resignation letter with immediate effect. And I expect the rest of them, the executive and all the rest, even those people who claim to be elders and the self-proclaimed kingpins, to go to Bono, so that we remain and speak the voices of the comrades. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, you people, and may God bless you.
Comrades, power. Power. Comrades, wisdom.
Wisdom.
As we come into conclusion, just to remind you that no wonder how much you are handsome, you cannot impregnate your mother. Comrades, Owiso must go. Owiso must fall. We rest our case. And you have no right to say.
May as many as the supporters of the motion say hi.
Hi.
May as many as the supporters of the motion say hi.
Hi.
The ayes have it.